All these people come from different walks of life, but they have one thing in common.
I was home, it was just an ordinary day, and he said, "Oh, let's go sit on the couch. There's something I need to talk to you about." So he just came out with it. There was no preparation for it.
You begin thinking all again of the dreams you've dreamed for your child. And this was not one of your dreams. This was not in the plan of life you had hoped for your child.
I would sort of consider myself liberal, but when it came into my backyard and it was my son, then it was like I realized I was a little bit hypocritical.
The moment had come. I think he simply could not anymore feel like he was hiding who he was from his family. So he reached over and turned the radio off and said the 10 words that changed my life. "Mom, have you ever wondered if I might be gay?"
I was afraid of disappointing my parents probably the most. My dad and I had kind of a difficult relationship at times, and I did fear what my dad's reaction might be.
At one point I felt like that I want to die, that why did I raise my son that way?
I can remember standing up in front of the deacon body, there's about 50 deacons, and saying, "Where do these queers get the belief that they're Christians? The Bible says they're abomination."
It was so evil and so bad that we almost couldn't talk about it. It was worse probably than murderers or rapists. You just had the idea it was so terrible that it was unspeakable.
I could feel this cloud of Asian shame coming down on my shoulders and taking the breath away, and I remember tears just streaming down my face.
Her reaction said, "Oh my goodness, my child is gay. It's over. Leave, get out."
I actually did think about turning my back on him because I was devastated. You just want to just get away, turn your back, go another way.
He had every reason to think that we might do what other parents have done, which is to say to your child, "You no longer live here. You're no longer our son." I've heard stories of kids who come home, their belongings are on the curb. I've heard stories of kids that come home and ring the doorbell at Christmas and they shut the blinds and will not answer the door. He had every reason to believe that something bad could happen to him too, and yet he loved us enough to take a chance.